Welcome back everyone to the road to Pineridge, and I have been making some progress in this massive building project where I am trying to get the road going all the way from Pineridge to Strand. And at first I was using stairways in order to do the change in elevations, but I eventually decided to use slabs in between instead because I think it's a more gradual one and that's more fitting for how a road operates. So that's what I've been working on there and littering the area with beds and crafting tables all over the place as I proceed along. So let's then head along to the next area. You can see as I'm working here, I've done quite a bit on this road between the episodes. I think it's been a while since I've showed you how far the road has been going. But along the river here, all the way through here. Now we're getting into the plains area closest to Pineridge. And over here, I have made some wheat fields. Now at first, I only had that small wheat field way down there, but I added some larger areas because if you remember when I made the banner, I had some gold in there, or I guess yellow, to represent wheat. And of course, if I'm going to have that, then I should have some wheat fields. I didn't think it would be fitting to be within the taiga itself, but I figured the plains near the taiga could make a good area for a wheat field. And I also decided to start building a farmhouse. I'm just at the foundation, at the very beginnings of the whole thing. The bed's going to go on the second level, and as soon as I have the second level skeleton made out, I could move the bed to the proper location. And I came up with this when I started thinking, I need some place for some storage. And I think that'll help me in that area. And the other thing for the wheat field is I'm also using it to collect it so I could make some thatch, because thatch is very, very expensive. I believe a full stack of wheat is only able to make 7 blocks of thatch, and the roof needs quite a bit of it. So I'm probably not going to have too many thatched roofs, but I think that thatching would be a good roofing material. Oh yes, I also added the sheep pen since the last episode. I am going to have to start splitting it up and making different colors of sheep, but that will be something to do. I don't know if it's before the next episode or a couple times, but I will be doing that. And I have been breeding up quite a bit of cattle. And I've also been slaughtering quite a bit because I've grown quite a bit, and this horse has wandered into this area. At some point I am going to have to find a saddle, go down, find a dungeon that has a saddle in it so that I can actually ride that horse, and I think it's time to get a little bit more watermelon here. Here we go. And where's my axe? Oh, that's right, I used up my axe. I'll have to get a new one at some point. I've been going through tools like crazy, especially shovels. The number of shovels I have destroyed is amazing. Alright. I'm not going to worry about the pumpkins for the moment, and the wheat is coming along pretty well too. So that's what I've been up to between episodes. So here we are. So I redid these sections of road that were using steps. I don't know if any of the step sections were already done since last time I showed this to you, but if any were, it would have been this one. Yeah, so I replaced that with half slabs so that it would all be visible. So I got a few trees growing in here because I've been chopping down trees and getting them back. I've been quite busy. Oh yes, and I also made a back door to here so that I can get in and out of there. Now, what I want to do today though is to make this section. Now I've started carving out this room, but I figure this could be our first of our rooms that we have. And let's... Now, I don't know how large to make these rooms, since hotel rooms aren't exactly noted for their copious size, so to speak, because it's... Especially when you consider that you have to carve this room out of the very rock. But I figure we'll have to have some space to it. And of course I am going to mine this every bit of iron that I can get my hand... Oh boy. It's going to be larger than I was anticipating simply because I want to get this iron. Oops. What's up here? Or did I just accidentally break that? Okay, that was probably just accidental. Well, throw some andesite up there for now. Since I don't have any smooth stone on me. Alright, I was wondering whether to make it 3 or 4. It looks like it's going to be 4 by default. Was that dirt? Yep. The shovel gets it quickly. First clue. Definitely dirt. Alright. Well, I am going to have to do something about that. Alright, so let's see. Well, I don't need this egg on me. Let me throw a couple of things into the chest. Apparently they still look like Christmas presents since the... So I presume at some point they are going to restore that to looking like normal chests. Don't know how long they stay that way. Let's see now. Well, if we are going to do this, we might as well... Well, I better get this one before... I don't want a bunch of zombies popping in here when I... Oh, there are my torches. I was wondering, where did all my torches go? I'm sure I had some torches. Good. I don't want this to become the room of the zombies. This is a hotel room, not a mob spawner. Alright. At least that's what it's supposed to be. Alright, good, good, good. I guess I didn't need to close that one since that one's going to go up like this. So, so that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's see. I think that we should do this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And, oh yeah, we'll definitely need a little light there. Good, good. And I'll probably have a couple other rooms that will also go this way. This is going to be the first room, and this is the one where we'll be staying, which means to move stuff over. Well, let's get a little bit more light in here. Actually, we'll probably need something better for lighting. Well, I've got a... Let's see. What I should do is I should do the... Before deciding on lighting, I should just do the other main room, see how much glowstone I have left after doing this room, because I plan to light this room with glowstone. And if I have any extra left, I could use the remainder for the end room. Yes, that's what I could do. Okay, let's see. And into here. Alright. Good. Oh yes, I will need diorite for the floor, because that's going to be the motif here. Another diorite floor with... actually, with all this andesite here, why don't you just do an andesite floor? Yeah, Forget about the diorite for this room. For this room, we will use andesite. And we got 1, 2, 3. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, it should be 4 by 6. And the reason for that is so that I can put the pattern on here. Right. No, not cobblestone. It's very difficult to light a room with cobblestone. All right. Now, that's... Alright, so we can come into here. Yeah. So what I want to do then is to carve out our usual pattern that we are going to do. We'll just have to get some... I get a little ambitious with the pick on occasion, it looks like. Oh, my goodness gracious. It is after sunset. And it's time to get some sleep. Probably had time to have a little war with mobs too, because whenever I do that, we get company. Okay, no creepers around to blow me up. Good. Alright. 1. Yee. Alright, they like burning me apparently. Is that the worst of it? I guess so. Okay, it's not as bad as some of the other ones. I've had times where I've woken up, come outside, and BOOM! Creeper explodes right in my face. Not a very fun time. No one enjoys waking up to a creeper. Now, what we do want, though, is some granite. And here's some polished granite. And let's see, iron ore. We'll throw the iron ore. I thought I already had a set of 6 of these. I don't know where the other set I mined earlier is located. I'm going to have to reorganize this, apparently. Actually, get a chest just for iron ore. That's what I'm going to need to do. Alright, back. Oh, yeah. Healing. Healing makes you hungry very quickly, apparently. Apparently getting hurt takes a lot out of you. I should grab more than 9 granite. I think I'll need a bit more than that. Alright, let's try that. Now let's go back and finish this room. Yeah, polished granite is what I'll be needing. So let's head this way. Alright, now we'll have our 1, 2, 3. Oh yes, that's right. I was not quite finished when that happened before. When I noticed what time it was. That is... No. No, 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 no. Go one more. Okay. We have to go a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. Actually, let's go 2 deeper. Having this little logo seems to be dictating my size more than anything else. I thought, okay, let's have a tiny, small little room, and then boom. It's now larger than originally planned. Alright, so we want to... Alright, we'll take this, and we'll get some polished granite here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we could get some andesite. No, there's andesite. Oh yeah, now there's plenty of andesite. Right, and then we can move this here. Good. Now, unfortunately, well, it looks like we are going to have a door that's too wide, so that's symmetrical. I want it to look symmetrical. All right, so therefore we will 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, and we'll just need that's so 2 sets. Good. Down. Everything fine. Let's take care of this. I think we got enough andesite to replace any non-andesite on the floor, except for the pattern, of course. Now let's finish putting this in. And let's see how this looks. Alright, I'll probably have to do a little changing around here to make things look a little bit more consistent, but overall I think it's not too bad for a start, and I can at least move in and then work on it around, because that's what I got to do now, is I've got to get this out of here. The joys of inventory. The joys of inventory management. Alright, so we can put the bed right there. Good. As for the chests, well, I guess I better handle that. Oh, I can do that one right now. I can pick up an empty chest. No problem. Yeah, looks like a Christmas present. No, I don't want cobblestone. And we could put this... we'll put that there for now. And you get the idea. I figure I could have everything. Oh, I do have an axe still. And I'll move that chest between episodes because I know that's going to take quite a bit of stuff in order to move over. There you are, the beginnings of my little room here while I am in handling the press side. Now what's going to be my main home, of course, is going to be another little matter. But now that we've had our little start on that, finally got rid of it, next episode we'll worry about the tavern itself. I want to show you what progress I've made on the Mother Pine. If you remember, I've made the trunk area and also the first level of the leaves. Now it looks a little bit less like a giant mushroom because I have 2 layers now. Though it probably still looks a little bit on the mushroomy side. Oh yeah, I've left my ivy in a completely bad location, so yeah, it's not yet, and it has not yet grown up there. At some point it may be able to decide to grow up I don't know what the exact growth rules for ivy, because I know this stuff has been, seems like very lovely and going horizontally, because I know I didn't make it that wide when I was beginning. So right now, the only way up here is to circle up here and look around here. I don't quite have the hedge all the way around yet because, well, I ran out of leaves out of that. I just have to collect some more in the future. But I got quite a view up here, that's for sure. Now, while I was doing this and finishing things up, I was beginning to wonder if this is going to be thunderstorm bait. I can just imagine what will happen if there's a thunderstorm out here. Is it going to like just wreck this entire thing? I don't know what all that lightning does. I just have this feeling that a lightning storm's going to come and go whap. And if it hits at the right angle, it might be outside of the rain and not put the fire out. Well, we'll see. At least if it happens, I will probably won't do the mother pine like this again if I was forced to rebuild it after if it burnt down or anything like that, because actually that would be completely in with the lore. Because this massive thing is probably more in line with the original mother pine, not with the one of the era of my current village, because the original one got burnt down and got replaced. So if history repeats itself, yes, it will get struck by lightning. Whee! Or maybe a creeper will come along and blow it up. Well, that's it for today's episode, everyone, and I'll see you again next time when we return to Pineridge and see what happened with that creeper. Thank you everyone for watching this episode of Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Pineridge, a vanilla Minecraft survival series. That is all for today, and this is Pineleaf News reminding you to mine responsibly.